Hello, hello friends. Welcome to the session on communication electronics. In this session, we'll be discussing about how to obtain expression for the AM voltage. In this session, we will see what are the simple steps that we need to carry out in order to obtain expression for the amplitude modulated voltage. Also, we will see that what we can understand from the expression for the amplitude modulated voltage. Friends, as you know that you are viewing this session on my YouTube channel, and as you know that I have prepared these videos so that you can, sitting at home, can understand the different topics of electronics and computer science. So you can subscribe to the channel and you can support to the channel so that it will be evolved over a period of time and many more students will be benefited by these educational videos. So let us start the session what we mean by or how to obtain the mathematical expression for the amplitude modulated voltage. We know that in case of amplitude modulation, the carrier signal is a high frequency signal and the modulating signal is a low frequency signal. In the amplitude modulation process, the amplitude of the carrier signal is changed in accordance with the instantaneous value of the modulating voltage. And therefore, the shape of the AM wave will look like as shown in this diagram. So one can easily observe that the outer curve of the AM voltage is being called as envelope, and the shape of the envelope is exactly same to that of modulating voltage, while the frequency of the carrier wave will remain the same. So in order to obtain the expression for the AM voltage, let us start with the expression for the carrier signal. Suppose the carrier signal is being represented by the expression small VCT is equal to capital VC cos of omega CT, where small VCT will represent the instantaneous value of the carrier voltage at any time t. Capital VC is the maximum amplitude of the carrier signal. Omega C is the angular frequency of carrier signal, which can be given as omega C is equal to 2 pi fc, where fc is the linear frequency, t is the time. And in this expression, we have taken cos term, because when we take the cos term, then the steps becomes easy. It is also possible that by taking the sine term, you can obtain the similar expression. Also, we can write the expression for the modulating signal. The modulating signal expression can be given by this expression small vmt is equal to capital Vm cos of omega mt, where small vmt will represent the modulating voltage at any time t. Capital Vm is the maximum amplitude of modulating voltage. Omega m is the angular frequency, which is equal to 2 pi fm, where fm is the linear frequency. T is the time. And in this case also, we have taken the cos term to represent the modulating signal. Now in amplitude modulation, we know that the amplitude of the carrier is changed in accordance with the modulating signal, and therefore we can write the expression for amplitude modulated voltage VAMT is equal to Vc plus small vm t into cos of omega ct. That is, the modulating signal will get added into the amplitude of the carrier signal. So one can easily observe that VAMT will represent the amplitude modulated voltage at any time t. Now, once you add the expression for Vm as capital Vm cos of omega mt, then we can rewrite this equation VAMT is equal to Vc plus Vm cos of omega mt into cos of omega ct. Now we need to simplify this equation so that we can understand what exactly the amplitude modulated voltage consists of. So now we can take this Vc common, cos of omega ct is already outside the bracket, and therefore we can rewrite this term VAMT is equal to Vc cos of omega ct in the bracket 1 plus Vm upon Vc cos of omega mt. Now this term Vm upon Vc is being called as a modulation index. That is, it is a ratio of amplitude of modulating voltage to the amplitude of carrier voltage. And this can be represented by the modulation index Ma, where modulation index will indicate us the percentage of modulation or degree of modulation. So we can rewrite the equation Vc cos of omega ct in the bracket 1 plus Ma cos of omega mt. Now, it is possible that you can further expand this expression. And whenever you want to expand this expression, you need to make the use of one formula, cos A into cos B is equal to 1 by 2 into cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. So when I multiply cos of omega ct in the inner bracket, then we will find that we can rewrite this equation as Vamt is equal to Vc cos of omega ct plus Ma Vc by 2 cos of omega c plus omega m into t plus Ma Vc by 2 cos of omega c minus omega m into t. So here A that will represent the omega ct, B will represent the omega mt, and therefore cos of omega ct into cos of omega mt can be replaced by these terms. So one can easily observe that the amplitude modulated voltage will consist of three terms. The first term is the carrier component Vc cos of omega ct. The second term is the upper sideband, of which the frequency is omega c plus omega m. And the third term is the lower sideband, of which the frequency is omega c minus omega m, or the linear frequency is fc minus fm. And for upper sideband, the linear frequency is fc plus fm. So from this expression, what we understand? We understand that the expression for the AM will consist of three terms. The first is the component, that is the carrier frequency component, of which the frequency is fc. The second component is the upper sideband component, of which the frequency is fc plus fm. And the third one is the lower sideband, which is having the frequency fc minus fm. So there are three terms that are present in the amplitude modulated voltage. So one can easily observe that there are two sidebands. The central frequency is the carrier frequency, on one side of which we have a upper sideband, and on the other side of which we have a lower sideband. So there are two sidebands present in the AM signal. And another important thing that we understand from this expression, that our information or intelligence or our modulating signal is being contained in the sideband. So carrier is of no importance to us because our message is important once it is modulated or once it is transmitted. Then at the receiver, we can receive the original message from the sideband, either from the upper sideband or from the lower sideband. And also one thing that we understand, that the sidebands will have the same amplitude, and the amplitude of the sideband is Ma Vc by 2. So the maximum value of modulation index is 1, and therefore the amplitude can be Vc by 2 at the most in case of amplitude modulated signal. So thank you friends for viewing the session. Hopefully you have understood how to obtain the expression for the amplitude modulated voltage. Thank you all for viewing the session.